A woman can text you 100 random things, WID, LOL, I'm bored, or the classic. Okay, but there is one specific type of text she sends that tells you something shocking. You've already won. You've already entered her mind. You already took emotional space inside her without even trying. And 99% of guys miss it. Why? Because they're too busy overthinking. A woman sends this text, and men do the same 3 things. They panic, they text back too fast, or they ruin the vibe by turning into a stand-up comedian nobody asked for, bro. You ever text a girl something simple like, "How was your day?" And she replies after 7 hours with, "Sorry, I fell asleep, loudly crying face," and somehow you still reply, "No problem, queen. Relax. You are not her employee. You are not her customer service rep. You are a man with a backbone. Act like it." Because here's the real truth. When a woman sends this type of text, she's not testing you. She's not confused. She's not being polite. She's opening the door. She's inviting you in. She's quietly saying, "Show me you're different." And today, you're going to understand exactly what that text looks like, why women send it, and how to respond like a high-value man, not a desperate, please like me guy. Get ready, because once you understand this, you'll never chase again. Women will feel the shift instantly. Before we go deeper, here's one reason to stay till the end. What you're about to learn will save you from the texting mistakes that make good men lose amazing women without even realizing it. I drop videos daily on female psychology, attraction triggers, the signs women hide, but their texts expose. So if you're ready to level up and stop chasing women who don't deserve you, hit like so YouTube knows you're one of the men who actually listens. Hit subscribe so you don't turn into that guy who watches dating videos at 2 a.m. and still replies, "Haha, okay," when she sends a golden signal. And tell me in the comments, what's the most confusing text a woman ever sent you? Trust me, your answer might save another man's sanity. Alright, but first, why this happens, here's the part no one talks about. Women don't text men clearly. Women text men emotionally. Men use words to give information. Women use words to send signals. That's why a man's message looks like, "Hey, tomorrow's 6 p.m. And a woman's message looks like, "Haha, I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow, I'm literally dying RN." Most guys read these texts logically, but women send them emotionally. And the moment she starts sending you emotional texts instead of short, cold replies, that's when you've already won. Why? Because emotional texting equals emotional investment, and emotional investment equals attraction. A woman's heart does not open through your looks. It opens when she feels something talking to you. Here's the psychology. When a woman gets interested, she doesn't suddenly confess. She doesn't say, "Hello, I like you." Nope. Instead, she sends small hints to see, are you confident? Are you grounded? Are you needy? Can you handle her energy? Or will you crumble instantly like 90% of guys? Women test your emotional strength, not your flirting skills. And the text she sends, the one that tells you you've already won, is always connected to her emotions, not logic. You'll see it soon. Sign 1. She texts you something she didn't have to share. This is the first sign you've already won. When a woman likes you, she starts sending you texts that look small, but mean everything. Things like, "I just reached home. My day was so long today. I'm tired, but I wanted to reply. I was thinking about what you said earlier." Bro, this is not normal friendly texting. This is investment. A woman doesn't give random updates to a man she doesn't care about. She gives updates to the man she finds safe, the man who gives her butterflies, the man she wants to stay connected with, the man she hopes will reply in a masculine, calm way. When she sends these little personal updates, she's basically saying, "Here, take a piece of my world." Most guys don't even understand this. They reply too big, too excited, too fast. But a high-value man does the opposite. He stays grounded, calm, relaxed, the way men who are used to being wanted behave. Because her sharing equals your winning. Sign 2. She sends you a soft excuse just to text you. This one is hilarious, and men never see it. A woman who likes you will create a fake reason to start the conversation. She'll text things like, "Did I send you that meme already?" I don't know why, but this reminded me of you, lol. I forgot what you recommended earlier. Tell me why this happened today. It why I'm telling you this. The IDK why I'm telling you this line is basically, I like you, but I'm pretending I don't. Women don't admit attraction. They imply it. This is her way of knocking on your door and seeing if you open it like a confident man or like an overeager, OMG she texted, puppy. If she's creating excuses to text you, brother, you've already won the game. You just don't know it yet. And a woman's message looks like, haha, I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm literally dying RN. Most guys read these texts logically, but women send them emotionally. And the moment she starts sending you emotional texts instead of short, cold replies, that's when you've already won. Why? Because emotional texting equals emotional investment. And emotional investment equals attraction. A woman's heart does not open through your looks. It opens when she feels something talking to you. Here's the psychology. When a woman gets interested, she doesn't suddenly confess. She doesn't say, hello, I like you. Nope. Instead, she sends small hints to see, are you confident? Are you grounded? Are you needy? Can you handle her energy? Or will you crumble instantly like 90% of guys? Women test your emotional strength, not your flirting skills. And the text she sends, the one that tells you you've already won, is always connected to her emotions, not logic. You'll see it soon. Sign 3. She mirrors your texting energy without realizing it. This is one of the biggest hidden psychology signs. And 99% of men never notice it. When a woman doesn't care about you, her texting pattern is simple, dry, slow, cold, zero effort. Looks like she's texting you with one eye open and the other eye asleep. But when she likes you, her texting starts to match yours unconsciously. If you send shorter texts, she suddenly stops writing long paragraphs. If you send playful texts, she becomes playful too. If you send chill, calm messages, she becomes soft, calmer, sweeter. This is called emotional mirroring, and women only do it with men they are attracted to. Not friends, not coworkers, not random dudes in their DMs. Just the guy who makes them nervous in a good way. And this is the funny part. Women don't even realize they're doing it. She might send, haha, okay eyes, and you think, oh, she's just replying normally. No, she's matching you. She's aligning her energy with your energy. And people only mirror someone they want connection with. So if her tone, emojis, texting pace, and vibes start to look like yours, bro, you're not losing. You're leading without even trying. You've already won. Sign 4. She texts you emotional reactions, not logical replies. This sign is so powerful most men miss it completely. There are 2 types of texting. Logical texting this is when she gives short, dry, practical replies. Okay, sure, yep, no, busy RN, I'll let you know. This means you're in the bare minimum zone. But emotional texting? That's when she sends, OMG stop, loudly crying face with tears of joy. Why are you like this, loudly crying face with tears of joy? I swear you're annoying, but funny at the same time. Wait, what? No, don't do me like that, unamused face with tears of joy. This is gold. When she is reacting to your messages with emotions, laughter, confusion, teasing, frustration, curiosity, that means one thing. She feels something talking to you. Women don't fall for men logically. They fall emotionally. And emotional responses are the first sign she's getting attached. A high-value man knows this. If she's sending emotions, she's giving you access. Not to her phone, but to her heart. Sign 5. She continues the conversation when it could have ended. This is one of the most underrated signs that men ignore. You know when a conversation reaches a natural ending point? Like, you, cool, enjoy your day. Her, you too, smiley face. Now normally, that's it. Conversation over. Game finished. Go touch grass. But when she likes you, she doesn't let it end. She will keep it going with, BTW, did you see what happened today? Also, you won't believe what my friend did face with tears of joy. Oh wait, one more thing, random, but hold on, face with tears of joy, listen. Women don't extend conversations they're not invested in. If she wanted the chat to end, it would end instantly. But whenas she keeps it going, that means she wants more attention from you, more connection, more emotional energy. More chances to feel something talking to you. Conversation extension equals attraction confirmation. She wants to keep the conversation alive because you make her feel alive. Her attraction is not about what you said. It's about how you make her feel when she talks to you. This is why she sends extra messages even after the ending point. She doesn't want the moment to stop. And the best part? Most men don't realize this is a big win. They panic and think they need to keep the energy super high. No, just be grounded, calm, playfully masculine. Her extending the conversation shows she's comfortable being the one investing more. And that's when you know. You're not chasing her. She's coming toward you. You know a woman likes you when she double texts you with, "Hello." While ignoring me is crazy unamused face with tears of joy. Meanwhile, you were literally just washing your hands or staring at the wall like a confused NPC. But women don't double text men they don't care about. If she double texts, if she keeps talking, if she tries to pull the conversation back, brother, you're not losing her. You already got her. Sign 6. She sends you soft vulnerability texts. This sign is massive. And listen carefully, because when a woman does this, she has already let you into a space most men never reach. Women don't open up to just anyone. They don't tell emotional things to random guys. They don't let their guard down unless they feel safe with you. So when she sends messages like, "Today was kinda rough NGL, I don't know why, but I've been overthinking lately, I'm stressed, but I didn't want to ignore you, I'm low-key feeling weird today, Idquai, I'm telling you this loudly crying face, bro." This is not friendly texting. This is emotional trust. Understand something deep. Women give their body to the guy they like, but they give their vulnerability to the guy they want. Vulnerability equals intimacy. Intimacy equals connection. Connection equals attraction. When she opens up emotionally, she's looking to see, do you stay calm? Do you judge her? Do you reassure her? Or do you panic and turn into Dr. Phil giving motivational speeches nobody asked for? Your job is simple. Stay present. Stay grounded. Stay masculine. If she's sharing small, emotional things with you, you're not just talking. You're already inside her emotional world. And once a woman feels emotionally safe with a man, it's over. You've won. Sign 7. She texts you her random thoughts, unfiltered, unpolished, messy but cute. This is one of the cutest signs that she's into you. And it's also the most underrated. When she likes you, her texts start looking like, "Why am I like this loudly crying face, tell me why I just tripped in the hallway loudly crying face with tears of joy random, but why do men breathe so loud loudly crying face with tears of joy? Anyway, I'm bored, talk to me, okay random thought, but bro, listen, women do not send random nonsense to men they aren't comfortable with. This is called comfort attraction, when she feels so safe around you that she doesn't need to impress you. She stops being cute girl mode smiling face with halo sparkles and becomes the real her, slightly chaotic, slightly dramatic, slightly funny, slightly annoying in an adorable way. That's real attraction. If she can be her actual self, messy, weird, unfiltered, that means she likes you enough to drop the mask. Most guys think, why is she telling me this random stuff? Because you are the person she wants attention from. Because you are the person she feels connected to. Because you are the man she trusts. When she shows you a random brain noise, it's one of the strongest signs you've already won. Sign 8. She asks you small personal questions, not big ones. This sign is subtle, but it's powerful. When a woman is not interested, her questions look like, okay, cool, nice, or no question at all. But when she's into you, she starts asking small personal questions, the kind that make her feel closer to you without exposing herself too much. She'll ask things like, did you eat? How was your day? Did you reach home? Where were you earlier? What are you doing this weekend? What time do you sleep? These aren't random questions. These are connection questions. She's gathering little details about your life. She's trying to see what your routine looks like, how busy you are, if she fits into your world, whether she has competition, how you react to her interest. Here's the psychology. Women don't ask small emotional questions to men they see as just friends. They ask them to men they see as potential partners. And the funniest part? She'll pretend it's nothing. She'll type, did you eat? But in her mind, she's like, Please tell me you didn't eat with another woman. I will literally scream. Women ask small questions to check. Am I special here? Or am I just another person in his life? But if she's curious about your day, your sleep, your mood, your plans, congratulations. You're not in the friend zone. You're in her priority list. And once you're in that list, you've already won more than you realize. Bro, you ever notice how a woman will ask, "Did you eat?" And if you say yes, she'll reply with, "OH what? What does that mean? Were you expecting me to say I was starving since yesterday?" But listen if she's checking on you like this. It's not about food. It's about feelings. When a woman gets emotionally attached, she becomes invested in your day, your health, your mood, your energy. It's not about the question. It's about the intention behind it. And that intention is simple. She cares. When a woman cares, you've already won. Sign 9. She sends future hints. Without saying it directly, this sign is sneaky, and it's one of the clearest signs a woman sees you as more than just some guy. Women love to test the waters without looking obvious. So instead of saying, "I want to see you," or "I like you," she'll send future hints like, "We should try that place one day. You'd probably make fun of me if you saw me doing this face with tears of joy if you were here RN. OMG, loudly crying face with tears of joy. Next time, I'm dragging you with me. Loki, you'd look good in that." This is her way of planting a seed. She wants to see if you pick it up, not in a desperate way, but in a "I'm giving you the green light without making it awkward" way. Women don't hint future plans with men they don't like. Why would she imagine you in her future if she doesn't want you in her present? And the funniest part? She will act like it's a joke. She'll say, "Haha, JK, JK, loudly crying face. She's not joking. She's just scared you'll reject her if she admits it." Future hints equals future interest. And future interest equals bro. You've already won. Sign 10. The effort text, the biggest hidden signal of attraction. This is the one that separates normal interest from real desire. If she sends this type of text, you've won the whole game without even realizing it. This includes texts like, "I didn't want to leave you unseen." "I'm super tired, but I'll reply in a bit." "Sorry if I took long, I didn't mean to ignore you." "My day was crazy, but I didn't forget you." This is called intentional effort texting. Women do not do this for average men. They do it only for the one guy they're trying not to lose. Because here's the psychology. When a woman is attracted, she becomes scared of losing a man she likes. So she will explain her delay, explain her mood, explain why she couldn't reply, explain why she disappeared, explain everything. Women don't explain anything to men they don't care about. If she's afraid of disappointing you, you already won her attention, her investment, her energy, and her emotions. This is the point where 99% of guys panic and mess it up. But not you. Not anymore. The biggest sign of all, she texts you first. This is the final boss. The ultimate indicator. The thing women will never admit, but always do when they are genuinely into a guy. Women rarely text first. Not because they don't want to, but because they don't want to look desperate, easy, or too available. So if she texts you first, even something simple like, "Hey, WID. Good morning, smiley face. Are you alive? I saw something and it reminded me of you face with tears of joy, you disappeared." Eyes face with tears of joy, bro. That means you're living in her mind. You're in her thoughts. You're in her emotions. When a woman reaches out first, it's her way of saying, "Please don't forget me. Keep this connection alive. I want you to talk to me. I miss the way you make me feel." She doesn't text first for attention. She texts first for connection. And once she's doing that, it's already over. You won. Let me be honest with you. You've spent way too much time wondering, does she like me? Did I say something wrong? Is she losing interest? Should I text first? Is she talking to someone else? But what you didn't realize is, women are 100 times more emotional than men, but 1,000 times better at hiding it. So the signs you think are small, they're not small to her. The texts you think mean nothing, they mean everything. Women don't show their heart through big declarations. They show it through tiny messages. "Did you eat? Tell me when you reach home. This reminded me of you. I didn't want to leave you unseen." These are not texts. These are confessions. Confessions written in emojis, typos, and soft words. Most men never decode them. but now you do. Here's where everything changes. Once you understand the psychology behind her texts, you stop chasing, you stop panicking, you stop overreacting, you stop thinking she's ignoring you. Instead, you recognize something. You're the prize. You're the experience. You're the emotional upgrade in her life. When you know the signs, you stop asking, "Does she want me?" And you start asking, "Is she worth my attention?" Women feel that shift instantly, and that is when they start chasing. Listen. You're not the guy who gets confused anymore. You're not the guy waiting for crumbs. You're not the guy who lets a woman's mood control his day. You're the man who understands her psychology. You're the man she opens up to. You're the man she sends soft excuses to. You're the man she sends emotional messages to. And whether you believe it yet or not, if she's showing you these signs, you've already won. All you have to do now is play your role calmly, confidently, and without fear. Because the men who win with women are the men who stop chasing and start understanding. But before you go, let me tell you something important. Your story matters, so drop your situation in the comments. I reply to the real ones, not the guys who watch silently and then get heartbroken in private. Like the video, so I know you're one of the men who actually improves himself, not the man who gets replaced by someone wearing fake Jordans and calling women BB. Subscribe. Because this channel turns you into the man she respects, the man she thinks about, and the man she never forgets, not the man she texts K and moves on from. And listen, before you go, tap the next video on your screen. Your transformation continues there. Don't worry, it's not one of those boring be a nice guy lectures. It's the one women secretly pray you never watch, because once you understand what's inside that video, you become dangerous in the good way. Go watch it. Your future self will thank you, and trust me, she will too.